This is RTV6 News at 6, working for you.
What is your advice to people that are considering getting a home warranty?
Don't do it. They have loopholes.
Protecting your money and your home. Call 6 Investigates is digging into complaints about home warranty companies.
Brand new developments about a home break-in that left a local doctor dead as he tried to protect his family. What investigators are now revealing.
A slow warming trend is straight ahead. The question is, how long will our dry stretch last?
The rush of holiday shopping means you will soon have to deal with empty packages and boxes. But what's happening with all of that waste? The realities of recycling in Indianapolis and how you can help.
2.5 weeks after Fisher's Police K-9 Harley was shot and killed in the line of duty, there is an opportunity to help the police department and grab a meal at the same time.
Good evening to you here at 6 o'clock. I'm Mark Mullins.
And I'm Amanda Starantino.
First at 6, a new lawsuit accuses a home warranty company of taking people's money and refusing to fix their appliances.
Customers in central Indiana reached out to Call 6 Investigates to tell us their claims were denied. Only on RTV6, our Kara Kenny is digging into those complaints and talking to experts to find out how you can protect your money.
Many people get home warranties to avoid costly home repairs, including to their appliances. But consumers we talk with say instead of protection, they got a hassle. Julie Parker lives in an older home in Greenfield. She wanted to protect herself from unexpected repair bills. So in 2017, she spent $1,500 on a 3-year policy with Choice Home Warranty.
And I told them my concern was my home was older, my units were older. They told me it didn't matter the age of the units, that they would cover it 100%.
The company's Facebook ads state, if we can't fix it, we'll replace it. Never pay for home repairs again. But Julie says she's had difficulty getting the company to fix stuff.
They refused to repair the furnace because it was a heat exchanger that had gone bad.
This summer, her air conditioner went out.
They came back with, well, there's rust on it, so we're not going to repair it because it probably wasn't maintained because it had a leak.
What was your reaction?
I was pretty livid.
Julie says she has records. She did maintain her AC unit, but says Choice Home Warranty refused to cover the repair. She ended up forking out her own money to get a new unit.
$4,200.
Thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
That you had not planned on paying.
No.
Margie Brundage in North Vernon is in a similar situation. She signed up with Choice Home Warranty for her mobile home, but when her AC went out,
circuit breakers that burned melted right back in here.
Choice Home Warranty denied Margie's claim, blaming a previous improper repair. The electrician who came out to Margie's home sent Choice this letter saying they found loose breakers in the electrical panel, but nothing had been tampered with or improperly installed, saying it's a common issue in manufactured homes.
They said, well, we're not going to reverse our decision just based on a letter.
How'd that make you feel?
Mad. Very mad. I've been paying them $40 a month.
Marjorie filed a complaint with the Indiana Attorney General's office, who is investigating. Call 6 Investigates found 20 complaints filed against Choice Home Warranty in the last year and a half, most alleging failure to honor warranty. The Arizona Attorney General's office filed suit against Choice Home Warranty, alleging the New Jersey-based company collected millions of dollars from consumers, promising to keep out-of-pocket costs low for refrigerator and AC issues. The reality? The Attorney General says consumers' contracts actually excluded those items completely in some cases. They also say the company promised, quote, 24/7 customer service that was swift and timely. Instead, kept customers waiting for days. The Better Business Bureau has an alert on the company's profile about the lawsuit.
Is that a red flag?
Oh, absolutely. You know, that is, as I said, a government action, and people should, pay attention to that.
The BBB recommends before you get a home warranty, do your research. Read the contract, including what can be excluded.
Really want to make certain what is covered and what's not covered. They can exempt a lot of things in the home.
Also, check and see what kind of manufacturer or store warranties you may already have on your appliances.
Also, you just really want to weigh how much does that cost me versus if I put that money away myself and kind of had my own fund of emergency fund when something happened. Maybe that might be a better way to do it.
Both Julie and Margie wish they had never signed up for a home warranty.
So that's why I reached out to you guys in hopes that, if nothing else, we can educate people on the home warranties.
Julie and Margie do not plan to cancel their home warranty contracts. Julie paid for hers up front, and Margie says she's afraid if she stops paying, the company won't fix her electrical panel. I'm Call 6 Investigates, Kara Kenny.
And Call 6 Investigates emailed and called Choice Home Warranty for a response. The company told us, quote, Choice Home Warranty is committed to providing excellent service and value to our customers. Since its founding, Choice Home Warranty has responded to more than 2.5 million service requests on behalf of our customers and covered more than 1 million homes across the country. We have reviewed the claims of Ms. Parker and Ms. Brundage, and we believe that our determination of their claims was consistent with the terms and conditions of their service contracts, end quote. New developments about a home invasion in Brownsburg that left a local doctor dead. The Hendricks County Sheriff's Office says investigators believe there was more than one suspect involved in the shooting death of 61-year-old Dr. Dean Marr. Deputies say the shooting happened during a break-in at a home east of Ronald Reagan Parkway and I-74 in Brownsburg. Investigators say there was one witness in the home at the time of the incident. Marr's obituary says he confronted the attackers, sacrificing his life to save others. The Sheriff's Office says they are working to bring Marr's killer to justice. Call the Hendricks County Sheriff's Office with any information about possible suspects.
Moving now to our Storm Team 6 forecast, and you're taking a live look at downtown Indianapolis there at Monument Circle. It's been the same story across our entire viewing area, a very gloomy Monday evening. But what about the temperatures? Well, Kevin's tracking temperatures and the potential for winter weather in the forecast.
We're in good shape here. Temperatures up and away. We're not going to get carried away. Don't look for 60s.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, let's get to 40 first and make our way from there. That warming trend starts tomorrow. A dry stretch of days as well. We'll probably hold off on any precipitation until we get to late in the weekend. Some sunshine will return probably starting Wednesday. See this small, it's a narrow stream of snow showers off of Lake Michigan, west of South Bend, then to the northeast of Marion and Peru, sliding southeast. That will gradually come to an end as the wind direction change. Can't stare at that enough during the holiday season. Beautiful evening on Monument Circle. 32 in Cass County at Logansport, 35 in Frankfort. To the south we go. Temperatures not much different with the cloud cover around. Not expecting any precip tonight. Also not expecting much of a temperature change between now and late evening. During the day tomorrow, maybe a break or two in the sun in the afternoon. We'll make our first attempt at 40 degrees. We'll let you know when we'll solidly go into the 40s coming up.
Kevin, thank you. Right now, investigators are trying to pinpoint the cause of a deadly fire that killed a baby boy.
This tops the RTV6 news feed. Firefighters in the Clinton County city of Frankfort rushed to a house fire in the 1300 block of West Jefferson Street around 10 this morning. The Frankfort Fire Department says a father and 2 young children were able to escape the home, but the father was not able to get his 8-month-old infant son out of the house before the fire took over. The cause of the fire is still unclear.
Metro Police need your help after officers found a man dead inside a vehicle on Indianapolis's east side. Around 10:30 this morning, officers found the man dead in a car that had been reported stolen near Minnesota Street and Emerson Avenue. That's not far from Southeastern Avenue. Police tell us they believe this is an isolated incident. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers. That number on the screen, 317-262-TIPS. You can remain anonymous.
Right now, you can honor fallen Fishers Police K9 Harley and help the police department and eat a tasty meal all at the same time. You can go to Culver's on Oleo Road in Fishers from now until 10 this evening and donate while you dine. 50% of all proceeds at Culver's today will go to the Fishers Police Department 2.5 weeks after K9 officer Harley was shot and killed in the line of duty.
Well, you see her every week here on RTV6, and next month you can meet actress and producer Viola Davis on the campus of Indiana University. Davis is known for her starring role in the ABC drama How to Get Away with Murder and for her role in the film The Help. Well, Viola Davis will deliver a keynote lecture on January 20th in the IU Auditorium to recognize the Indiana University Bicentennial and Martin Luther King Jr. Day. This event is open to the public.
The holiday rush is in full effect, but what happens once all those gifts are unwrapped? Troy Washington is working for you to make sure this holiday season is just as green as it is jolly.
When online shopping and Black Friday deals collide, packaging can end up left on the curb. Allison Mitchell's job is to make sure those things find their way to a recycling bin.
Take a minute and say, you know, these are valuable commodity materials that create jobs, whereas trash does not create jobs.
She's with the Indiana Recycling Coalition. She knows people get caught up in the hustle and bustle of holiday season and could forget their options. A lot of people think about reusable bags when it comes to grocery shopping, but they forget you can also use reusable bags when it comes to holiday shopping. And on Christmas Day, the same thought process should continue.
Make sure you have a plan for Christmas morning when the packages and the paper starts to fly. People maybe don't have the patience to set recyclables aside and either take them to a drop-off location or put them in that separate bin.
Though it all takes some extra time and some thought, people like Liz Manasek thinks recycling is the way to go.
I think it's worth the extra step.
Right now, Indianapolis has a recycling rate of 4%. Mitchell thinks it's because it's not as convenient here.
We haven't raised our solid waste fee in over 30 years, so we're not bringing in enough revenue from taxpayers in order to cover the cost of delivering trash service. So we're also not covering obviously enough to offer a recycling service.
Meaning recycling is left up to residents to opt in and pay an additional fee for a curbside program or find drop-off locations. Even though it requires more effort right now, recycling means ringing in the new year on the right track. Working for you in downtown Troy, Washington, RTV6.
And the current solid waste contract is not up until 2024, but the Office of Sustainability is in discussions with the Indiana Recycling Coalition about how universal curbside recycling can be implemented in Marion County wide with the new solid waste contracts in 2025.
Covering the State House now, today Indiana House Republicans chose who will be the next Speaker of the House. Current Speaker Brian Bosma said he will retire in March with a few days before the end of the 2020 session. Fisher's Representative Todd Houston will then take over. He's expected to take over for the 2021 session as well, but there's a catch. There's an election in 2020 and Houston's seat will be up. If he loses in next year's election, he won't be Speaker for the 2021 session, but he's confident that won't happen.
You know, in a presidential election year, we'll feel confident about House position, and we have a great message in Indiana to run on. I mean, you know, I think people forget that what's going to be exciting to us is we'll have the governor's campaign, and we'll have other ways to differentiate what's happening in Indiana and what's happening at the federal level are two totally different things.
But statewide Democrats say they can win Houston's district after closing the 28-point gap from 2016 to 8 points in 2018. State Democratic Party Chairman John Zodi said, quote, Todd Houston is his own worst enemy. In winning behind closed doors today, Representative Houston just made his own re-election a toss-up. Houston will be catching wind with a net to keep ultra-conservative allies on board while running in a purple district, end quote. Finding a job can be hard for anyone who has a disability.
But there is a program that hopes to connect Hoosiers with disabilities with a career. We'll show you the work that the Erskine Green Training Institute is doing and the difference it is making.
And the Colts receiving group has been decimated by injuries. Out of Sunday's loss to the Titans came a couple of bright spots, especially for a rookie looking to make any kind of impact for the team. The story of Ashton Doolin, straight ahead.
And follow the temperatures. They'll climb over the next few days. They'll peak on Thursday. How warm? We'll show you coming up.
For only $89 for on time. This is RTV6 News at 6, working for you.
Hiring Hoosiers is the RTV6 effort to connect you to available jobs and the training so you can go after the career you want.
And finding a job is a major challenge for Hoosiers with disabilities. So much so, the unemployment rate for people with disabilities has been at about 80% for the last 2 decades.
Well, the ARC of Indiana, a statewide organization that advocates for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, decided that number needed to change, and they started the Erskine Green Training Institute in Muncie.
RTV6's Meredith Barrick went there to see what students learn and how it's benefiting employers.
The good thing about hiring somebody with a disability, many of them, once they learn a skill set, they do it the same way every single time. They like the tedious task and they can do it quickly. They have that inner drive within themselves to do their job to the utmost professional ability that they can do it. So that is all a positive.
The Muncie-based program is housed within this Courtyard by Marriott Hotel, where students not only live, but learn and work a specific job in healthcare, food service, or hospitality.
There's places places who do bits and pieces of what we do, but nobody who has brought it together the way that we have, which again is why we're seeing the success that we're seeing.
The Erskine Green Training Institute boasts more than 110 graduates and an employment rate of more than 80%.
The employers who have hired our graduates have been very, very pleased and really can't wait to hire our next set of graduates. It has been wonderful. Our biggest problem is we need to communicate that to all of the employers across the state of Indiana.
Employment statistics show that when an employer hires someone with a disability, turnover rate goes down, morale throughout the entire company goes up, and productivity increases as well.
And that was Meredith Barrick reporting. Staff at Erskine Green says hiring someone with a disability also lowers the number of workers' compensation claims filed due to their ability to follow rules and not stray away from them. For a full list of employers who have hired Erskine Green graduates or to learn more about the Training Institute, you can head on over to hiringhoosiers.com or the RTV6 app. Kevin.
Hello, December. We're second day of the month. Temperatures right now 44 for the average high. By the end of the month, average temperatures are into the 30s. Point out, we average just about 7 inches of snow this month. The snowiest month is January. 8.6 is the average amount of snowfall as we move into the month of January. Strong low pressure off the northeast coast. Still flight delays because of that snow. New York City into Boston. We're on the very western edge of this. Our wind is off of the lake coming out of the northwest. We've had a few snow showers or flurries, as you can see that narrow stream. For the rest of us, the biggest impact's cloud cover. There are your flight delays. If you still have family members that are on an odyssey to get back home, that's why. LaGuardia, Newark, San Francisco, all with lengthy delays. Temperatures 34 in Indianapolis. We are precipitation free, I would say, until probably Sunday. Sunday night, the most likely time for rain. 33 in Greencastle and Martinsville. Temperatures won't change a whole lot between now and the morning hours. The dry drive in the morning, the change in wind direction will help. The wind will start coming out of the southwest, and that will boost our temperatures a little bit. Notice the trend. I mentioned Thursday, temperatures will be our warmest at 46 degrees. And Wednesday and Thursday, we should at least have some sunshine. I think the clouds will begin to increase again once we get to the afternoon hours on Thursday. But first, we've got to get to the 40-degree mark. Likely doesn't happen north of Interstate 70. We'll be close. The temperatures do hit 40 down to the south. A change for Wednesday. The wind will kick back up. We'll see wind gusts over 20 miles per hour through the day. Some gusts may be close to 30 at times. That's out of the west. Also Wednesday, the gray is cloud cover in the morning. The rest of the state, we're seeing a decent amount of sunshine. That will be a welcome change. It helps with the temperature. 43, the magic number for the afternoon high. Monument Circle on Thursday. That's our big collection day for the Six Shines On Toy Drive. You've supported this tremendously over the last 19 years. We thank you for that. Hope to see you there on Thursday. It will be a nice day for that. Temperature even at noon at 40, 46 the afternoon high Thursday. We cool off but stay dry Friday and Saturday. Rain chances increase, but it should be rain Sunday and Monday. I have a feeling Dave's going to talk Colts.
Well, guys, it's the block herd round the AFC, especially among those, hoping to hang on to a playoff spot. And just like that, the air was sucked out of Lucas Oil Stadium. Colts give up 24 unanswered, and playoff hopes looking dim tonight. And the hits, guess what? They just keep on coming. Good evening to you. In case you missed it this afternoon, word that wide receiver Chester Rogers suffered a broken left knee in the team's opening drive yesterday. He joins a long list of receivers who have now missed time. So enter some underdogs. Marcus Johnson has stepped up lately. And yesterday, introducing Ashton Doolin. Brad Brown with the Sports Extra Spotlight.
Among the second half struggles and all of the injuries, there were a couple of solid positive takeaways for the Colts offense. Rookie Ashton Doolin made just one catch in Sunday's game, but his impact was clearly far more than the stat line offered. What was this like to just step into this role?
It was big. Have Chester go down, unfortunately. For me to be a step up and come back in for the offense is huge. Just been prepared throughout the week and stay prepared and stay focused and really just do my job.
Ashton Doolin came in there that's so impressive for him to just come in there and and do what he did, line up and make plays.
Doolin played at Division II Malone University, signed as an undrafted free agent this spring. Spent the first month of the season on the Colts practice squad, up to the active roster upon T.Y. Hilton's first injury.
Just being able to adjust and be able to play different roles for the team, what the team needs for whatever that game may be, and just being ready if a guy does go down, we have somebody else who can step up and take that place.
Along with Doolin, the Colts will lean on second-year player Zach Pascal and third-year receiver Marcus Johnson to start making more plays. The trio combined for a dozen catches in Week 13.
We all came out today, man. We just, tried to fight, to the end, the best of our ability. But like I said, when guys go down, it's the next man up. And Ashton Doolin and Marcus Johnson came in today and played very well.
Coach does a great job preparing everybody from the top receiver down to the bottom receiver, just having everybody locked in on the game plan, and that's what it was. And as somebody going down, next man step up, and that's what I did.
A youth movement, perhaps, or maybe just the next set of great pass catchers for the Colts. Brad Brown, RTV6 Sports.
And follow along on the Colts playoff scenario. And currently, again, it's not looking good whatsoever. On the outside looking in, a full game back at the Steelers, who, of course, the Colts lost to last month, so they lose the tiebreaker in that scenario. 4 games remain. Colts will have to win out to have any chance of making the postseason. Hey, finally tonight, first and foremost from Hinkle Fieldhouse, where once again a top 25 team calls home. That's right, Butler returns to the rankings for the first time in 2.5 years. The Dogs ranked 24th this week. Remember, they're 7-0 after winning the Hall of Fame Classic. Sean McDermott, he's good to go after that ankle injury last week. Butler is at Ole Miss tomorrow night. Pacers continue their 5-game roadie tonight as well. It's an 8 o'clock tip at Memphis. Best highlights for you tonight on the news at 11 o'clock. Until then, the news at 6 continues after that.
That's going to do it for us here on RTV6 News at 6 o'clock. World News is next.
And we'll be right back here at 7 o'clock. We'll see you then.